Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. First on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight, Governor Rick Perry will meet with President Barack Obama in Dallas tomorrow to talk about the border crisis. The president has asked Congress for $3.7 billion to address the increase in illegal adult and children immigrants coming across the border. President Obama will also meet with local religious leaders. Governor Perry invited to be a part of that. Fox 4 Sean Rabb talked with one pastor who's seen the border crisis firsthand and has been in touch with the White House about tomorrow's meeting.
The president is looking for our input as people of faith as it relates to what do we do in this humanitarian crisis, because as far as I'm concerned, as I've communicated, this calls for a humane response.
Pastor Frederick Haynes, who traveled to the border last weekend with Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins and State Senator Royce West, says pastors and the president's meeting will focus on how to help the children.
They are in need of safety. They are in need of hope and healing, and our country has a reputation for doing what's right by children, and we cannot in the 21st century turn our back on this legacy of providing havens for children.
Haynes says he's been hurt by the images from California of people blocking buses of children trying to get to temporary shelters.
It breaks my heart because many of them will claim to love Jesus but hate children, and I guess the irony of it is that the Bible I read, Jesus speaks specifically of you need to have a millstone tied around your neck and thrown into a sea if you offend these little ones.
Governor Perry, who will meet with the president in Dallas, has been asked by the White House to attend a meeting with faith leaders to discuss the border crisis.
I hope Governor Perry will instead of politicizing this and appealing to a certain segment of the population, I hope his heart as a parent will go out to children who are suffering and hurting.
Haynes says we must remember America is a nation of immigrants.
When we say, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free, does that exclude children who come from Central America? Our nation is better than just throwing children back into a burning house. You don't do that.
And Pastor Haynes says many in his congregation have offered help in any way possible, up to and including opening their homes if necessary. Now, the pastors have been picked by the White House for this meeting tomorrow. Some have not yet been told where that meeting will take place.
All right, Sean Rabb, big day tomorrow. Thank you.
Indeed.